Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder, commonly referred to as ADHD. I'm sure everybody here knows someone that has been affected, or, in fact, someone who has been diagnosed with ADHD. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine and the National Institute of Health, 1.6 million children are diagnosed with ADHD every year. Today, let's discuss Gabe Silva. Gabe is a new student in Susan's elementary school classroom. According to the case study provided to us, Gabe has several different difficulties when it comes to staying focused, completing his classwork, and not distracting other students within the classroom. According to Susan, Gabe's teacher, she often finds crumbled up homework, uncompleted classwork in his desk. He also gets up from his desk often. He wants to talk to other students. According to her, he is also the first on the playground, the last one to leave. He is full of energy. She says he seems eager to learn. He wants to know what the other students are doing. He wants to stay on task. He just is physically incapable of it. According to the Child Mind Institute, he meets several of the criteria that equates to those who do have ADHD. He often gets up out of his chair. He wants to sharpen his pencil. He wants to see what other students are doing. Eventually, Susan hopes that with help from the special education teacher and outside resources, they can help keep him on task. She asks the special education teacher to come in and observe Gabe. After silently observing Gabe, she determines ADHD often is and may be the culprit when it comes to Gabe. The special education teacher and Susan decide to have a sit-down with Gabe's parents. Gabe's mom and dad, newly immigrated Hispanics, quickly say that Gabe will be punished and not to worry that they will deal with this at home. However, Susan doesn't want Gabe to be punished. She has come to terms and understands that this is a learning disability. A learning disability, like that I said, 1.6 million students deal with every year. Our problem here is that Gabe's parents, Susan, Gabe's teacher, they all want to fix this problem. Now, is this a problem or is it a solution? The solution may be, according to some, medication. Gabe's parents do not want their son medicated. Like I said earlier, according to the Child Mind Institute, he does meet a lot of the criteria that equate to ADHD. He often fidgets. He is unable to stay focused. He gets up out of his chair to sharpen his pencil. When the special education teacher was there silently observing him, he even got up and asked her what she was doing there and who was she. Susan has even tried putting Gabe in the back of the classroom away from the other students in hopes that it will help him stay focused and keep from distracting the other students in the classroom. According to the Steinhardt School of Culture in New York University, there may be several therapies that do not require medication to help Gabe and to keep him on track. These include verbal cues, one-on-one counseling, an educator coming into the classroom to sit with him and help him stay focused. I've even read on this NYU website about teachers giving students instructions as to say, stay focused, keep focused while doing their schoolwork. There are many opinions that medications such as Ritalin and Adderall may be the best and quickest way to help Gabe achieve. However, if Gabe's parents do not want to do this, and at the young age that Gabe is at, I feel like there are very many other options that will help Gabe. There are programs within the school, IEPs, individual education plans. These plans help the parents, the student, the teacher, and the school representatives come up with a plan to help Gabe stay focused, and other students like Gabe. ADHD is so common. I personally have two nephews who have been diagnosed with ADHD or that have been commonly referred to as students who will eventually suffer from ADHD. My own sister does not want her child on medication. So, with help of the school and the IEP, they have been able to come to terms with the learning disability, create a plan of action, plans that include not only behavior, however, including study mechanisms, counseling sessions. There's so many tools that can be contributed to ADHD and effective when combating this disorder. Hopefully, Gabe's teacher Susan, the special education teacher, and representatives will be able to help Gabe without putting him on medication. Now, many of you may say medication is the easiest way. However, again, according to the NYU Steinhardt School, medication can often lead to drug abuse in older adults after being on Ritalin and Adderall, these amphetamine-like medications. I honestly feel like therapies and counseling should be the first step in diagnosing a student with ADHD. According to the Child Mind Institute, several younger students are often diagnosed with ADHD when they in fact do not have it. They're younger, they're full of energy. I'm sure all of us would want to have the energy that some of these students have. I know when I was in school, there were several students around me that were on Ritalin and on Adderall, and they just really did not seem to function as well. Now, sometimes some students would, but I feel like it's ADHD is just so overly diagnosed. And again, according to the Steinhardt School within NYU, it oftentimes is. With modern education and programs like the IEPs, the IDEA, the ADA Disabilities Act for Americans, there's several different resources and options when combating ADHD. Thank you.